After being reborn, the woman was suddenly bound to a madness system. The first thing she did was kick open the man's office door. Without saying a word, she slapped her so-called best friend across the face. Then before the man could react, she slapped him twice as well. The reason she treated them so ruthlessly was because in her past life, the man used his career as an excuse to coax her into getting an abortion. But when she suffered heavy bleeding after surgery, she found out he was with her best friend. Only on her deathbed did she realize the man didn't want the child not because of timing, but because he didn't want a child from her. Perhaps the heavens pitied her and let her enter a mysterious system space where she was given two options. 1. Die quietly. 2. Find the madness system and reverse her fate. Without hesitation, she chose the madness system. When she opened her eyes again, she was reborn. This time, she was determined to take back everything she had lost. The system told her, every time she went mad, she would gain 30 days of life from her target and earn a certain amount of wealth. But the daily limit was 3 times. Exceeding it would trigger punishment. She immediately set out for revenge. She stormed into the man's office, slapped the two of them hard. Then the system notified her she had successfully gone mad twice, gained 60 days of life, and earned 200,000 in wealth value. She finally felt she had a grip on her fate again, and her mental state felt stronger than ever. But the best friend, unwilling to back down, deliberately brought up her past abortion. The man added fuel to the fire, threatening to divorce her if she didn't believe in him. Her rage flared again. She recalled her father's warning before his death and regretted not listening to him. Now with a second chance at life, seeing the man and her best friend had already embezzled company profits, she decided to make them pay. She knew very well the child her best friend carried wasn't the man's, but he foolishly obeyed her every word. Taking advantage of the moment, she grabbed a cup from the table and smashed it at her best friend. The system beeped again. She gained another 30 days of life and 100,000 more in wealth. To earn even more rewards, she took out her phone and recorded the two being intimate, then headed to the company's public area, planning to expose the truth. The man panicked, afraid the best friend would be triggered. He tried to stop her. The woman laughed coldly at the scene and questioned him if the child was really his. The man was instantly speechless, faced with double betrayal. She was heartbroken. She remembered how she had suffered multiple abortions for this man, but now she was reborn, and everything was for revenge. She pulled out a fruit knife and stabbed toward him, but the system warned her she had reached her madness limit for the day. Punishment protocol initiated. At that critical moment, a handsome man grabbed her hand in time. It was the best friend's ex-husband. To her surprise, he had her best friend's pregnancy report. Turns out the baby was 3 months old, but they had divorced only 1 month ago. The man and best friend rushed to defend themselves, saying they hadn't cheated. But the woman had no interest in arguing. She immediately proposed a paternity test. The man confidently agreed, not knowing he was already betrayed. The best friend instantly panicked. The woman left with her ex-husband. The one who truly cared about her was the man her best friend had betrayed. The ex-husband gently told her he knew how to hit someone without leaving marks. Hearing that, she suddenly thought if she mastered this skill, she could release her rage without consequences. While she was still excited, the ex-husband gently held her hand.